Good day, Tamers. Quick market review, just obviously how things going currently on. You all know there's a rise and fall of everything right now. The Weregaruma Pro ones, the version ones, the foil, as I call them, are pretty cheap right now, or seem to be getting cheaper at the moment. This is a bit of an tip. We are getting another printing of this in the EX free gift boxes. So if you are looking for these, there's a good chance you can probably maybe make some trades for them, as well as the other cards in there, which is the Sunriser, the Promo Agumon, and the Promo Diaboromon. So yeah, if you get something that you don't want, and maybe you know someone who does, get yourself, then when you can. But yeah, the Promo one isn't currently available. It will be out soon, and then obviously you got your nicer rarities if you want to go for a bit more maximum. But I like this. It goes with the Gabu and the EP2 Garurumon, which I think is probably one of the best versions. The Sagittarius mode, which is normally a one of in most decks, is super duper cheap at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because people saw the rulings issues and people have been thinking doesn't do what it does. It does do what it does. Don't think that all judges know everything at all times. This isn't a dig at any judges. I'm trying to be a judge myself. But keeping up with the times and keeping up with every information thing that you know is always good. If it's always treated something, it's always treated something outside the breeding area. The second it's on the field, it will always be a Weregarumon. And that's where some of these issues are coming from, where people think that it's been evolved onto. It doesn't class itself as but it always does. Shouty Boy, over here, is slowly getting cheaper and cheaper by the day, as obviously we've all heard about the big slap to the wrist. It's pretty dead. Yeah, I understand kind of why Bandai didn't like this, but it wasn't even the best deck currently in the format for Japan. And even during its heyday, it was like one of the three best decks. It wasn't always the best deck. It had some opposition. The other deck that kind of got hit right now is the Maid Mode stuff, which is the looping of the Zakuyamons. The prices have kind of stayed the same, just because it's a nice card. Thighs are for a moment. The Eternal Majesty of Seraphimon. No, it's a great card, but as I said, like it's not really seeing any prices going down. I think it's just because people want this as, maybe not necessarily free of, but probably want it as an actual collection piece. Whereas Venusmon, on the other hand, Venusmon's come down a little bit. I don't know if this is because people don't really want to try and do like this Venusmon control, obviously very hard without the hybrid core. But at the same time, like we've been getting the support for this in BT12. If you are interested, obviously if you're in Europe, if you are interested in stuff, maybe it is worth picking this up now while it is sort of like the low 20s. And that way you're ready for BT12 in April. Gonna do some high rare stuff here. The Demi Vmons. I don't think a lot of people like these as they're sounding like just fire selling them. But to be fair, you can still use these in the newer deck in BT12, as you will have jamming options available to you and you'll be gaining draws. And then when you DNA, you can maybe get another draw, depending on how you want to play your deck still. The Vmons are still the most expensive version of this. The old alt art, and then this, they're still worth a bit of money, but yeah, these are around the 20s. That's a good price. A lot of people are paying 20 plus for the old ones. If you have a quick look at these, what's their current prices? These are going for 13, these are going for 5 still. We're doing this here. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, 15s really. So yeah, it's still worth a little bit of money. I paid a little bit less than this when I brought my stuff. I'm so happy with my Vmons, they're so beautiful. And then are you actually 5? Or are you actually a bit more than 5? You are. Okay, you're more than 5. So you're nearly 10s. But I mean, I understand why. It's pretty much the best rookie, especially if you're playing armor stuff. X Vmon is currently around the £50 mark. That is a fantastic price. To be honest, I'll wait this. To be honest, I'll probably wait for this to get to around about the 40-ish, maybe the 35 until I start looking at buying one. You only really want to buy one of these now. I mean, you can buy a playset, you know, it's pretty cool. Got to think of those dope formats in the old days. I weep every time. I mean, you do have the old version, which is like a penny, so don't worry about this, but it is the only foil version currently. I think I did vote for one of this in one of the polls, but luckily we got this, and so this is only bad. Peldramon is starting to slowly come down in price. I did say that around about the 100 mark is where I'd be thinking about buying these. The cheaper ones have been bought out already, which I understand. Obviously, you've got this one, and you do have these. These are quite nice, just because it's a different version. This has got a texture foiling, but these do look quite nice, just as they are. They are rarer, but not as rare as this one. Yeah, at 100, these are probably worth picking up. Depending how you want to build the BT12 deck, depends how you want to like play. Personally speaking, I'm thinking like 4 of these, and then maybe 3 or 4 of the Dino Bees, just because they're more aggressive side. You can do the control variant if you want to. The fighter mode though has really dropped in price. These were originally above this price. I think the last one I looked at this was like 1200. But yeah, people are just trying to get rid of these now because I just don't think they're going to be worth anything. Art, fantastic. But yeah, the actual version of this, like you can buy the alt art from the set, is like a tenner, I think. Let's have a quick look. Imperial. Fighter mode. Oh, not paladin mode. Oh. And then that. I mean, the artwork looks funky anyway. Yeah, tens. So if you want to buy this, and then I just noticed here it was getting quite cheap. People just trying to fire sell these. Don't really blame them. But yeah, the War Ground ones. The War Ground ones are awesome. With the BT12 deck, this comes back to being used. So if you want max rarity, get yourself some. I'd consider it at this price myself, but they don't sell to the UK. I don't blame them. And then you're looking at the £50 mark. This could be a 4 of in the new decks, depending how people want to go. But Chef's Kiss, it's a beautiful card. And even the other ones, the ground ones, like 20s. So yeah, if you want to pick up those. The issue is you don't use the ground ones in BT12 because you have the new Throwing Down the Tamer BT12 card. So you replace the EX3 one. You can run both if you want to. I just don't think you want to run the EX3 one when you're doing this now. But it might work out. There was no really I could think of else-wise that could be really good right now. I think the only things that people are looking forward to is Blackwall Greymon, which I'm going to presume is still fire selling. Base copies are still the same sort of price. They're coming down a little bit. I think people have realised that they can't sell them at 15 because people don't want to buy a £60 playset things. Yeah, alt arts are going for. They haven't really moved either. 32. Which are Gals. I've been hearing people saying the Gal ones are going up in price. I don't know how true that is. Nope, they're still cheap as anything. I mean, you could probably run the deck effectively just as a Galmon deck. Kind of. And then the alt arts are. Even the alt arts are staying the same price. What happened here? Oh god. No, can't look at that. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful deck. It's a fantastic deck. It does really well. Obviously, as of BT11, which for us is February, I believe, you won't be playing this card. It's still a good card. You can play if you want to, but it doesn't really work out for anyone as much as it should do. And I think that's about it, guys. There's not really much going on currently in the meta. Maybe Alpha Mon, see what these prices. Did see a lot of people like trying to just get rid of their stuff at the moment. Hurricane modes are obviously going down in price. Yeah, like 12s. The alts are going for 20s. Yeah, people don't want to hold on to this stuff now. Obviously, the deck just got hit pretty bad to the point where it's basically unplayable. If you want, go look at my video about the ban list. It's essentially just a case of I think Bandai doesn't really want to do 2 formats, even though we play 2 different formats. And they just think that, you know, a blanket statement is going to work really well. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I understand why Buster is now getting limited because obviously they've got the new card, which is more in keeping with the love that they have for it. But again, it just seems very strange that this seems to be the way we're going. Is there anything good from here currently? Let's have a quick look at the prices. What's expensive? Defexes. Ah, yes, Defexes. Free tendies. You are currently going for 80s plus postage, so you're looking probably around about 85. Then the other version is 50, 55, 60. Yeah, these are. If you can just pop up a couple of packs, you can do well. They're quite common from what I can tell. It's expensive. Anything else from here that's any good? Alpha's the next most expensive, and we just saw that Galmon Magnet X antibody is going down in price really quick. I don't know why, because the Armor deck just did some stuff. All Greymon X antibody going down, Agumon X antibody going. I don't know why that's going down. That should be going up as well as Blackwall Greymon doing. They're staying high. I don't know why these stay high though, because they're not doing anything. These are staying higher than I thought they would be. Gabu X's are going down, even though they are in a deck that's really good right now. Bus mode, whatever. Metal Greymon X antibody. Why are you going down? Although there's like 94 on the market. Why are you going down for? Are you worried about getting hit somewhere? Yeah, these are going down. I don't know why these are going down. This deck is like so good at the moment in Japan and here. I don't understand why this is going down, but there we go. But that's for today, guys. Kind of a short one. Nothing really too crazy. As you can see, market prices are trending down currently because a lot of people are getting ready for EX3, which only really affects decks like Bloomlord, to be honest. Everything else is kind of like here or there. But Xmon's probably going to get better now. Actually saying that, let's look at the Cauldron prices. Cauldron. Would you like to see our Cauldrons? Each you. Yeah, price is still pretty good. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it's fairly good. Yeah, if you want to like bling out your deck, you run like 2 of these in the deck, maybe 3. You know, bling out you can. But yeah, peace out, guys. See you soon. Hopefully you have enjoyed this weird little rant about what's going on in the market as things are going on in the market. But we'll catch you guys next time, and I'll have a quick look, see what else is going on. But yeah, prices just seem to be going down and down and down with BT10, just because everything's getting open so much for alpha. And it seems like a lot of BT9 stuff is going down, despite the fact the best 2 decks currently in the format are BT9 decks. But, oh well, see you next time. Peace out. Bye.